What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back again with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against Kim, someone I battle off my Discord server. So if you guys are interested in a Sun and Moon battle and trade Discord chat room and a place to hang out and find Wi-Fi battles and talk about Pokemon, definitely check out my Discord server. A link will be in the description. Now, me and Kim are having an overused tier battle today because I'm trying to be more like Shofu each and every day. I'm truly a Shofu wannabe, and doing OE battles is the only way I can be like Shofu Senpai. Now, me and Kim having an overused battle today. I'm using Can You Guess the Mega team, so if you guys want to guess the Mega Evolution before we get to the battle, comment which Mega you think it's going to be. You have a 1/3 chance because it's either Mega Manectric, Mega Abomasnow, or Mega Tyranitar, so your guess, and let's see if you're correct. So turn 1, I'm going to lead off with my Abomasnow because I want to get the Slush Rush going with my Beartic, because this is a dual weather team because I'm using T-Tart and Abomasnow, so I figured I may as well, right? So we're going to set up the Snow Warning with Abomasnow, and Sceptile's going to lead off. And I don't think Sceptile wants to stay in here because Mega Sceptile's going to get destroyed by Abomasnow. Pretty much every Abomasnow set just destroys Sceptile in every way, shape, and form, so pretty good lead matchup for me. As my opponent is going to bring in the Heatran, pretty smart play, as Heatran does, quad for just ice, so I am Mega Abomasnow. How suspenseful, like, I had you guys guess the Mega Evolution, and it comes out like half a minute later, not even 30 seconds later, you guys see the Mega. But yeah, I sniped the Heatran. I expected the Heatran to come in. It was pretty obvious, honestly. It was either Heatran or Alolan or Ferrothorn. And I'm like, if my opponent brings in Ferrothorn, I could just get frozen my Blizzard. So Heatran's the better play, as we're gonna knock the thing out with the Earthquake. So the thing could have been a potential Stealth Rocker. I'm not too sure, but we're able to knock it out. So that's a very good turn for me. So my opponent's going to bring in the Alolan here, go for a Gunk Shot. I should have definitely switched out, but I thought my opponent would want to click Knockoff. But my opponent really had no reason to, as she's already playing from behind, so I guess she's just better off playing safely. But I'm able to face tank the Gunk Shot, literally face tank it, because Mega Abomasnow is so freaking fat. I can take a stab super effective Gunk Shot from Mach with likely max attack Adamant. That's ridiculous to even think about. So I don't want to save my, I do want to save my Nunu, as Ice Shard for the Mega Sceptile is going to come into handy later on in the battle. So gonna bring in my Tyranitar here, get my other weather going, my Sand, as my opponent is going to actually end up with Knockoff here. Not too surprising, I was at 8 HP and it punishes any of my switches. So my opponent's going to knock off my Weakness Policy, which is pretty unfortunate because this Tyranitar set's pretty fun. It is not completely special Tyranitar, unfortunately. I'm not that heat. It's just Dragon Dance with a mixed moveset with Dragon Dance, Stone Edge, Crunch, and Fire Blast. Although I do wish I ran Ice Beam just for this battle because my opponent brings in Zygarde against me. But then I was gonna put that on this Tyranitar for this battle, but I'm like, I have Mega Abomasnow and Beartic, so do I really need a nice move? No, I'm good. So we're gonna stick with Fire Blast here, but the Zygarde comes in, gonna take about half HP from my +1 Crunch, ready to get a nice special get a nice defense trap, and a death trap. And now 1,000 Arrows is going to knock out my T-Tar, unfortunately. Not too surprising though, Zygarde's 1,000 Arrows is definitely very powerful and it's really obnoxious. But my opponent ends up having Power Construct as his ability, so him being at half health is going to activate Zygarde 100%. So yeah, my opponent's confirmed an Ubernu. Oh my god, OU versus Ubers? I can't believe it, but like, yeah, I wasn't really mad about this. My opponent was freaking out in the chat. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to change my Zygarde's ability. Oh my god. And I'm like, dude, it's okay. It's chill. It is chill. Your nicknames aren't chill, but it is okay. I forgive you. So Prick's going to come in here with the Ferrothorn, and Earthquake should be able to do a very big chunk to the Ferrothorn, because not only is Excadrill's attack set really high, but I am Sand Force Excadrill, so Sand Force increases your ground type attacks, steel type attacks, and rock type attacks in the sand. One of my more favorite abilities in the sand. I mean, Sand Force is pretty good, or Sand Rush is pretty good, but Sand Force gives you raw power, and with like stuff like Mega Garchomp, it hits so damn hard. And I think Mega Steelix gets Sand Force as well, so it can hit pretty damn hard. I should have used Mega Steelix on this team, but to be honest with you, Mega Abomasnow is a lot more hype. I was so excited to use Mega Abomasnow, and I don't even think I have Steelix. Someone needs to pass me one of those, because I didn't do the Wi-Fi events for the Mega Stones, because I'm too lazy for that shit. So I just gotta wait for some legit Power Saver to give me some Mega Stones. You know how that goes. So Leechy, I'm gonna get the Sceptile some health back, and my Randy Rush with the sand being gone isn't gonna be too useful. I mean, definitely Sand Rush is better, but I wanted to use Sand Force because I'm a man, and true men actually use Sand Force Excadrill, not Sand Rush Excadrill. So Mega Sceptile's finally gonna Mega Evolve with Cushy Bushy, and when I saw that nickname, I almost died. Like, I literally, like, first I laughed really hard, and then I'm like, why do you guys make these incredibly cringy nicknames? Like, there was Transsexual, there was freaking Cushy Bushy, like, hello? Like, this is not okay. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I'm gonna bring a Latias here, and the Sceptile is gonna switch out and bring in pretty obvious play as the Sceptile's at -2, but I don't have a way to punish the Ferrothorn unless I double switch, but I'm just going to play Draco Meteor anyway, as I do carry Soldy, which increases Draco's damage, and Draco Meteor does do a really big chunk to Ferrothorn actually. Incredible chunk. It's not a 2-hit KO unfortunately, because Ferrothorn leftovers and my -2 special attack's going to cuck me over, but not too big of a deal. We're just going to switch out. Actually, we're going to go for Healing Wish because I decided that Latias's life is meaningless, and we're just going to sacrifice it to bring someone else back, as now the Ferrothorn just looks like Gyro Ball, probably because if she were to try to set up hazards on me, I would just defog them away, because I am a legit defog Latias. Definitely got this thing legitimately back in Diamond and Pearl. I just happened to catch a timid Latias with really good IVs. I was like, wow, I'm very lucky. But now I'm gonna get the Healing Wish with my my Abomasnow, and now my opponent is like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this raid boss again. So he did not know about Healing Wish's powers. He was definitely caught off guard, and if you guys understand that reference, I love you very, very much.
Forgot about Healing Wish's powers.
And you are a long-term watcher of WeedleTwineedle. But yeah, Blizzard is going to knock out the Ferrothorn, as now in comes the Cummies, the Alolan Muck, and although this thing can booty blast me with a Gong Shot, I can just knock this thing out with Ice Shard, I'm pretty sure. My opponent could carry Shadow Sneak to try and poison me with the Poison Touch, but Ice Shard is going to be able to outpace the Muck here, and we're able to knock out the Alolan Muck, which actually dropped down to UU actually, so that's pretty cool. Underu's got some new toys to mess around with, along with a lot of Mega Evolutions. I don't think Mega Abomasnow dropped, or maybe it did actually, I don't know, I didn't check, but I think Mega Abomasnow is still OU unfortunately, because it just got released, so it's still stuck in the overused tier for some time now, but whatever, it still does a lot of work. As you guys can see here, it's absolutely demolishing my opponent. Ice Shard knocks out Mega Sceptile easily. My opponent had Mega Sceptile against Mega Abomasnow, which is pretty unfortunate for him. Just rather unfortunate for the Mega Sceptile, and having Zygarde complete form, like, how can you have two things quad weak to ice without bringing Landorus T? Like, how is that actually possible? And Garchomp, like, you didn't bring Garchomp or Landorus T, but you still had two things quad weak to ice. Like, come on now. But yeah, we're gonna go for Blizzard here. Face tank that Choice Banded up. Outrage, it's actually Banded Zygarde complete, so I mean, it wasn't intended to be Zygarde complete, so it really wasn't that threatening. Like, it being Choice Banded and it transforming didn't impact the battle whatsoever, so am I mad about it? No. Like, my opponent was absolutely freaking out. I found it amusing. It was actually pretty amusing. I didn't say anything for a couple of minutes to make him like get like upset, but then I thought he was gonna sack the battle because it transformed, and I didn't want him to do that because that would not have been uploadable. So yeah, unfortunately though, my opponent does not have Heat Wave on Zapdos. My opponent's like, damn it, I should have given Heat Wave to Zapdos, and I'm like, yeah, you probably should have. Heat Wave's definitely one of the core moves on Zapdos that makes it, you know, usable and viable in OU, but I understand that it's not, you know, Zapdos has a 4-move slot syndrome where it can only run so many moves, and his probably carries like Toxic or something, or like Sub, I don't freaking know. Zapdos can run a lot of moves, but we're able to knock out the Zapdos with the, you know, regular Manectric with choice specs, and beat my opponent. So that was a pretty fun battle, guys. I mean, we didn't even get to use Bear Tech. Mega Abomasnow took all the spotlight. I mean, I can't really complain about that. But I hope you guys did enjoy this Wi-Fi battle. If you guys enjoyed the battle and want to support my YouTube channel, please be sure to Continental crush that like button, Subzero slammer that like button, as it means the world to me, and your guys' support has been outstanding lately. The likes and the comments, I read all of your comments, and all of the nice and, you know, constructive criticism means the world to me, and the memes also are pretty funny. I love the memes. They are, I just love memes. As you guys know, I do love me some memes. Now the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite weather to use in the overused tier? let me know in the comments down below. Now I'm sure every comment's gonna say rain because Mega Swampert got released and the Mega Swampert rain has been taking over the overused tier ladder. Like, I've played like 3 games of OU testing this team and I ran into Mega Swampert twice. I mean, Mega Swampert got absolutely booty blasted because Mega Bomb Snow kind of destroys Mega Swampert in a way, but it was a pretty fun, you know, Mega Swampert getting cucked by Mega Bomb Snow. I was all according to plan, but yeah, Rain, definitely the easiest playstyle to play in OU and definitely my personal favorite overall. Like, Rain's just been overall my favorite weather condition to use throughout pretty much all of my competitive Pokemon time. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite weather is to use in overused. And yeah, I'll check you guys in my next video. Alright, peace.